Good morning, guys. Today is another day for another inspirational series from Jam Prime. My name is Naj, and today we are going to be talking about education. Education, a famous quote from Malcolm X says that education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. So, what's education and how do you put your mind about education? See, most people don't understand this part. Some people tell you that school is not my stuff, education is not for me, I'm not going to give myself to education. Well, that's for them. Some people think that they have this poor mentality and they cannot seriously engage in education. Well, ignorance is something that's hold many Africans tight. Now, in the Western world, when they find out that a child is not academic wise, what they have to do is to discover the skill the child is good at. When maybe the child is into drawing or things that actually the child love doing, because you cannot do what you don't love doing. It will stress you. So they will just have to find out what the child loves doing, and they will just have to cultivate that actual. They will just bring out that sport, that part of the child which the child engage most, and they will form it and start building an educational system for the child. And with that, the child will start getting motivated to even open his book and read. No place in the Western world where you see a child is not going to school, be it a school of architecture, be it a school of drawing. They just have many places whereby they can engage and expose that child to education. But in Africa, what are we seeing? When a child is not academic wise, what do? They have to just push the child to go look for a job or start learning a skill, which doesn't actually really it naturally has to do with education. Now, the disadvantage there is not that the child won't make it. No, most rich men in Nigeria, most rich men in the East per se, are people that did not even go to school. These are just marketers that just gave themselves to diligent business. They gave their all morning and night. They are always on the road buying and selling. They have made it, they are rich, but the thing you understand there is they are not academically wise. You can actually defraud them easily when it comes to in terms of education, signing documents, and all the rest. There was this incident that happened. Someone married a girl that she sponsored the girl, and the girl got intellectual knowledge through education, all the rest. So when this investor wanted to marry the guy, and they were talking about a business, and she brought out a document, and this man, being a novice, being ignorant, he was not into education stuff, so he signed the document trusting his wife to be as per say. So when he signed this document and every other thing, he discovered that he just signed all his property to the girl, and that was it. He lost everything he has built in thousands of years, or should I say thousands of years, or many years, sweat and everything. Why? Because he was not academic wise. He lost everything that he has. So someone that eventually venture into a business, and someone that went to school and have the knowledge of education and venture into a business, you cannot compare them. Why? This one has built his capacity, his memory is now embroidered, and he can actually engage in some businesses which the other person which did not go to school cannot. So don't give up on education. See, everything might be frustrating. The company, the country is kind of losing its form, but that shouldn't be why you should give up in education. Be it that you want to study sociology, architecture, engineering, medicine and surgery, no matter what, finish that course, get your certificate. It matters a lot. Yeah, it matters. Maybe you actually someone that you don't even really need that your certificate. Finish that course, get that admission. You need it. So whatever you do, make sure you get education. Education is the perfect thing that will ever happen to your life. It will imagine giving birth to your children, and your children you train them to school, and when they come back home they say, daddy, we need this assignment, or mommy, do this assignment for me, and you say, go and give it to the gate man or what. It's kind of embarrassing. So You want to travel out, you need education. You want to stay national, you don't want to travel out, you want to be in Nigeria, you want to be in this Africa, you need education. Anything you want to do, anything you want to be, just make sure you acquire education, acquire knowledge, love knowledge. Just make sure you are there to gain knowledge. Gain it, you really need it. So we'll be stopping here for today, and I guess tomorrow is going to be a better option for us. So, well, like I said, in anything you're doing, gain knowledge. It really matters. See you tomorrow. Bye.